Allahu Akbar, Abah Aziz jatuh buk.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So I'm gonna explain about Tosylates, Mesylates and Triflates, living group derivative of alcohol. So did you know that the hydroxy group can be converted to a good living group by conversion to a sulfonate ester derivative? The most common sulfonate esters used for this purpose are methane sulfonate esters, which is mesylate, para-toluene sulfonate esters, which is tosylate, and trifluoromethane sulfonate, which is triflate. So as you can see, they are the mesyl group, the tosyl group, and the triflate group. So in the mesyl group, you can see that there is sulfur, 2 oxygen, and a methane. So in the tosyl group, you can see that toluene, sulfur, and 2 oxygen. And in the triflate group, you can see as well, there are sulfur, 2 oxygen, and CF3. So these are the alkyl mesylate, the alkyl tosylate, and the alkyl triflate. So how it works, or how to produce the desired sulfonate ester. So the desired sulfonate ester is usually prepared by reaction of the alcohol in purity with appropriate sulfonate chloride. That is, first, methane sulfonate chloride or mesyl chloride for a mesylate. Second, para-toluene sulfonate chloride or tosyl chloride for a tosylate. And a third one, trifluoromethane sulfonate chloride or triflate anhydride for a triflate. So pyridine serves as a solvent and to neutralize the HCl form. So as you can see here, methane sulfonate chloride will react with ethanol, will produce ethyl methane sulfonate or ethyl mesylate. So down here you can see that para-toluene sulfonate chloride will react with ethanol, will produce ethyl para-toluene sulfonate or ethyl tosylate. So thus the stereochemistry of the alcohol carbon will be affected in the formation of the sulfonate ester. So the answer is no. The formation of the sulfonate ester does not affect the stereochemistry of the alcohol carbon because the CO bond is not involved in this step. Thus, if the alcohol carbon is a chirality center, no change in configuration occurs on making the sulfonate ester. The reaction proceeds with retention of configuration. Substrates for nucleophilic substitution. Mesylates, tosylates, and triflates are good living groups. They are frequently used as substrate for nucleophilic substitution reaction. They are good living groups because the sulfonate anions they become when they depart are very weak bases. The triflate anion is the weakest base in this series and thus it is the best living group among them. So as you can see here, a nucleophile attack an alkyl sulfonate will produce a new product. Meanwhile, the sulfonate ion will leave because it is a good living group. To carry out a nucleophilic substitution on an alcohol, we first convert the alcohol to an alkyl sulfonate and then in the second reaction allow it to react with a nucleophile. If the mechanism is S-N2 mechanism, inversion of configuration takes place at the carbon that originally bore the alcohol hydroxy group. So as you can see here in step 1, an alcohol will react with TSCl or para-toluene sulfonate chloride will produce a tosylate. So in the step 2, nucleophile attack the tosylate will produce a new product and the tosylate will depart because it is the good living group. So this is a mechanism for the reaction conversion of an alcohol to a mesylate and alkyl methane sulfonate. So as you can see here, we have methane sulfonyl chloride. We react with alcohol in pyridine as the solvent. Will produce alkyl methyl sulfonate. So we can see here the intermediate losses of a chloride ion is the intermediate state. So yeah, this is the roughly process how to convert the alcohol into either mesylates, tosylates or triflates. So
You can make
if you
mesylates and
want
tosylates
to
for
more
alcohols,
understand
and you
about
might
this
want to do this
topic,
because mesylates and tosylates are
so you
better
can
leaving groups. So
copy
if we
this
look
link
at a general reaction to form
or
a
just
tosylate, you would
search
start with an alcohol,
on the
and you'd add
YouTube,
tosyl chloride and
just
also
type
pyridine, and you would
mesylates
form your
and
tosylate over
tosylates.
here on the right. When we look at the
So you can
mechanism, we start
watch
with tosyl
plenty of
chloride.
video about this
If you
topic.
focus in on the sulfur here,
So that's all from me. I hope you guys understand what I present to you. So that's all from me. Thank you.